It's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whooping podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes. It's the bad Big Sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah. Podcast, 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 woo, big, woo, big, woo, 501, baby, big, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, big. Shout out to fans, man, woo, big. Keep the support live, let's get it. Podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time. Woo, big, woo, big, woo, big. We too cold, baby. Podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, sometimes Sunday. You know how we do. Also, don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. I do want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. West, Caleb, and Sandy, they're going to take real good care of you. And the Woo Pig Podcast, man, we streaming on all major platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you go run that up for your boys. And if you enjoy the audio-only version, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, but we really rock with Spotify. You can switch between audio and video over there. Make sure you go give us a 5-star and leave a comment for us. And we can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor as a SDVOSB. They are dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Hey, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And we got to give a quick shout out to Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. You're looking to find your dream home or sell a property hassle-free? Man, look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate dreams smooth and successful. You ready to take that step? Man, contact Melody, 501-366-4407, and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. And are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Man, Texan Mosquito Systems got the solution for you. They got fully automated mosquito misting systems that are designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. Whether it's for your home or your business, they got professionally designed and installed systems that ensure your outdoor space can go without them pesky interruptions. Man, give them a call because they got a special for you right now. Texan Mosquito Systems can facilitate that. Every aspect of your system, no matter where you live. Contact Texan Mosquito Systems today, 713-344-1984, or send them a DM on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems for a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor space. Now, with that being said, it's time to get active. We're going to talk about us Razorbacks being 3-1 since Boogie went down with that hand injury. Are we a better squad? We're going to talk about it. Are you buying the Nelly flavored Kool-Aid? We're going to talk about that. In the Big Z smoky mirrors. What am I talking about? We're going to talk about that. And the offense just looks somewhat immaculate over the last 3-4 games, wouldn't you say? And last but not least, are the Hogs going to make the tournament? NCAA or NIT? Man, make sure you tap in, hit that poll. We're going to talk about it last. But before we do all that, you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy, man. It's G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Somebody out there holler for me.
Oh my God.
Boy, you know, OD, I keep it on deck, baby.
That look like that's that stuff that make you holler 25 when you ain't got but 12 on the table.
Ooh, bro, you see it's froze. Just a little sip, man. You know.
Which one is that?
What?
This the strawberry?
Yeah,
this guy.
strawberry there, bro.
On that shine today.
Hey, it could be.
Well, it's just me and G again today. Box is
indisposed.
He just out doing box stuff. He just doing what he think. Some of y'all follow him on Facebook and Instagram. Y'all already know the business. And DZ, man, he on a sabbatical right now, man. He ain't gonna be on the show, so he'll pop in every now and then, but that's just what it is.
The bad little brother is doing bad little brother stuff. He's still with us.
But man, let's get into it. If I spell that wrong, Jeff Gordon, make sure you correct me. I just was going off the top of the dome, man. But anyway, let's get into it, man. We are 3-1 since Boogie Fland went down with that hand injury. The season looked lost, but somehow we have managed to win 3 of our last 4 games after going 0-5 in the SEC.
Oh my God.
What?
But it goes to ask the question, and I gotta ask the question. I asked the question that don't nobody else want to ask. Are we better without Boogie Fland, man?
Well, I mean, this is what I see. I mean, when we talk about being better, I think it's this, man. I think that everybody now just, kind of like what we were talking about, everybody now has the opportunity to really shine. And so over these last 4 games, man, everybody, that first game against Georgia, that was like, nobody really knew what to do because everything that they've been doing the whole year up to this point is looking to him to lead them and seeing what he has and which is not a bad thing. The dude is a phenomenal talent. I can understand why that's the way everything needs to, what was planned to go. But sometimes, man, it's the pressure is a little bit, maybe too heavy, for the young man sometimes because don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to take nothing away from him, but man, this is different, bro. It's different. It's a whole lot different when you in high school and you the best player at your high school and you doing all these pretty moves and you finessing all these cats. Yeah, you doing that to these dudes, but now, man, you getting into the SEC. And just so happened this year, the SEC across top to bottom is, man, it's a juggernaut. So to say the team, is it better? I'm not just convinced about saying better, but I'm saying, man, they sure do flow a lot better. I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell you, the Hogs are better without Boogie Fland. And I'm gonna give you.
Now hold on, just a second. Oh, now you just gonna jump out and just say they better, man? Come on now.
They better without Boogie Fland, and I'm gonna break it down to you, G. 3 reasons why we better without Boogie Fland. Offensive rebounding. We had 18 offensive rebounds against Georgia. Increased contributions from other players. DJ Wagner looked phenomenal. Carter Knox looking phenomenal. Billy Richmond out there defending like crazy. And Nelly Davis, bro.
Ooh.
We gonna get into that next.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
We're gonna get into it next. And defensively, the defensive adjustments since Boogie have been gone, a renewed focus, bro, on the defensive end. They limited
what do you think that
opponents.
Is, what do you think that is?
We bigger.
Because I'm not gonna. But what I'm saying is, we the same size as we always been, bro. Them dudes ain't grew up. No, they ain't. You know what I'm saying? They're not bigger. What is the difference? You feel me? That is the key. Them dudes ain't no. You talking about we bigger? Man, them dudes the same size they been being when they was getting manhandled. What you mean?
Hey, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, G. You remember back in the days when we went to Memphis and I played Brent, Strange, and Madden, and they walked the dog on me.
Yeah, I remember.
And I went home and I played Madden every single day for 10 hours. I was laid off. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I was playing Madden all day, every day. When you get comfortable doing something and you know the plays and you understand, guess what? You become better. When I see him again, I beat them boys all day long for 13 hours straight.
Yeah, it was
you
bad.
just become better when you do something over and over and over again. So,
I mean, what's your point?
That is my point. They just have become better as a. Go ahead.
I mean, you're saying they became better because they've played in this system, over and over again. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes them better. That's what makes them seem bigger. That's what makes them seem more aggressive on defense because they've done it.
When I'm looking to my main guy to do everything, to get us into the flow of the game, to initiate the offense, to score the points, to feed me, I'm looking for him. I'm standing there like watching, like what you about to do? What you gonna do? Well, when he ain't there no more, and I ain't got to worry about him being the man, I'm looking at it like, yo, I can now be the man.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no more egos on the team. It's everybody trying to get it. Everybody playing together. They trying to win because we got winners on this team. They all come from winning backgrounds and winning traditions. They don't understand what losing look like. So
they getting a taste of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, they getting a big taste of what losing look like, and I think they tired of it. And somehow the switch went off when they lost Boogie, and they was just like, yo, it's on us now, bro. We got to show up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling about it.
I buy that.
You buy that for $1?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But not more than $1, but I mean, I ain't gonna argue about it. But for me, like you said, bro, like I'm saying, man, they been the same size, man. It's got, for me, I think it's something different because, I mean, we've been talking all year about it. About the defensive intensity, bro. I mean, one thing I can tell you about defense, you gotta want to play defense. People are naturally talented in offense. Man, you just an offensive player, but a defense, when you're a good defensive player, man, that take effort. You know what I mean? You got to chase a sucker around. Do you see how Billy Richmond, man, was bothering my man's Williams from UK? You know what I'm saying? That's for a freshman. Is he a freshman? Richmond?
Who? Yeah.
Billy Richmond. Okay, so that's a big pull for him, man. You know what I'm saying? To get in the game and get the guy that's one of the SEC leading scorers and all this type of other thing, man. He was really giving him some fits. That's different. You know, that right there come from being at the end of the bench, even on a short bench. You feel me? That created a little bit of, I mean, for me, I think that created a little bit of, just a little bit of, when I get my shot, man, if he called my number, let me get at him, coach. So that's what I like. I think I'm more excited about the dog that's in him.
True that. Let me read my super chats. Got a couple of them here. Keytron Clark in the building. Appreciate you supporting the channel.
Man, appreciate you.
Did that show up? It's still a little. Got to fix that. Hey, he said, man, it's time to have that conversation. Was Boogie Fland an asset or a liability? And then he comes back, hit us with another super chat. He says, the reason I asked my first question is because Nelly is so much more comfortable without Boogie on the floor. Yes, sir. And we about
saying that, bro.
So we about to talk about it. We about to talk about it because next up on that list of, are we buying the Nelly flavor Kool-Aid, man? Over the last 4 games, Nelly has averaged 17.3 points a game, 4.25 rebounds, 3.25 assists, 3.25 steals, and he's shooting 37.3% from the field. That's since Boogie Fland has went down. So how can someone just completely flip the script in just a few games and become almost back to where he was before? We've been waiting on this dude all year long to show up.
Well, you think about it like this. When your when your position basically changes, when your what you have to contribute to this team is now different. Yeah, we've been talking, like you say, when he on the floor with Boogie Fland, everybody deferred to him, right? We were always talking about how when the ball got to Nelly hands after, when Boogie out there dribbling, it was like a hot potato. He hit that thing. I'm talking about as soon as it hit his hands, it was rifled back to him. So I don't know. I don't know the dynamic in practice. I don't know none of that. But what I do see now is something different, because in those 4-game span for Nelly, the first game back, and let's keep in mind, this Nelly is putting in major minutes, bro. I mean, I guess I ain't really paying attention to how much this dude is on the floor. And these last 4 games, those are just the ones I've been looking at. In Georgia, he played 37 minutes. Against Oklahoma, 35. UK, 39. Against Texas, 38 against UK and 39 against Texas. Bro, he playing the whole game. Mm-hmm. You think about that, bro. I mean, this cat is, he really did step into the shoes, because that's what Boogie was doing. Remember, we was like, man, this dude playing too many minutes. Well, he playing so many minutes, and then he's kind of making the offense a little bit stagnant. So now you got these guys coming in. Now you got Wagner. He was 34, 33, 37, 38, 37 minutes in these games. And so now these guys, they starting to play a little bit, more minutes. So now, their role in this game is changing. So that, to me, now I can see how, it was so dramatic, because that first game against Georgia, Nelly had 9 points. All right, he had 9 points. He didn't really know what to do. We ended up winning an ugly game, but Wagner had 8 points. It was not pretty. Nelly was 3 for 14 from the field, 1 of 10. We was like, man, this dude is terrible. You remember? But he was putting up the shots that day. 2 assists, 2 steals at 9 points. So, but the next game against Oklahoma, 5 of 16, 3 of 11. He's still putting up them shots, but he got 4 steals that game, 18 points. We was like, oh, okay. Then UK, 38 minutes, 7 for 14, was 50% from the field, 50% from 3 for 6, 6 assists, 7 and 2 steals for 18 points. Man, we like, dang, this dude balling. Then with Texas, 39 minutes, he almost played the whole game, and I didn't even really realize it. When did he come out? The dude was on the floor the whole time. 7 of 15, 4 for 8 from 3, 2 assists, 4 steals for 24 points. Man, that's just an outstanding stat line across, like you were saying, across the last 4 games. So I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it did.
Man, that's some good stats right there, G. Boy, you've been in the lab there, though, boy. Man, just for me, dog, I'm just glad to see him doing better, because we've been on his dome all year long. And
deservedly so, though. Deservedly so.
Yeah. And I'm just glad that he is in a position to show that, hey, I still got game. And hey, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for us as fans. Johnny Jones says never compare Nelly to Devo again. Devo was trash.
Never, ever, ever do that again. All right. Just for y'all that thought y'all missed it.
Oh man. But hey, let's bring Jeff up here with us, man. He in the back row. Well, he looked like he in the Tesla.
Oh,
I don't know if he
on
got
his
a Tesla,
on his
he ain't on the treadmill today. He driving today.
What up, baby?
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, fellas? I don't
Man.
drive a Tesla.
I know. You probably drive a
Infinity,
Malibu,
man.
don't you? You drive Jeff cheap. He got a Malibu.
No, well, this is an Infinity.
Oh, okay.
This is an Infinity, but I normally drive an Altima, so yeah.
I knew it was one of them.
There you go.
Hey, man, Jeff got more money than the Board of Health, man. He drive an Altima. That's how you keep your money right there. I ain't mad at you.
Man, don't never ever put your money into depreciating assets. That's a fact.
No, that is correct. That's exactly it. As long as a vehicle can get me from point A to point B, that's all I want right there. I don't need
I
a
feel
future fancy.
I'm with you.
Jeff,
I'm with you.
Jeff, what you think about this last 4-game stretch, man? Do you think we better without Boogie? What's your feelings on it?
Yeah. But I said that after the Kentucky game, because I said that I thought that OD owed him an apology because Boogie put up numbers that you would statistically want from a point guard, but the team did not play as well with him at point guard. And I said they played better since he's been gone. They should be undefeated since he's been gone, but it's ifs and buts. The announcer during the Texas game, I think, worded it perfectly, where they actually posed this question, and they said, that they asked if they're better with Nelly on the bench. And first off, I'm very grateful that I'm sorry, not Nelly. I'm sorry, no, Boogie on the bench. And me personally, I'm eternally grateful that he came to Arkansas. I'm not gonna dog on him. I want every talented player that can to come to Arkansas, and I'm very grateful that he's on the bench, pulling for the team. That his presence, I think, is a big deal there on the bench. While he's recovering. But I think the announcer worded it perfectly, where he said, "Are they as talented of a team? No." Without Boogie. Are they a better team without Boogie? Yes. And he said, and I mean, I can't disagree with this. He said that it's because the minutes are being spread out further amongst the players that get on the floor. The guards are having to play more minutes now, and that they're having to be productive in multiple ways, and that they're not having to be as dependent on Boogie Fland. And that's not my assessment. That's what he had said on there, and I agree with him. I think that the team just is playing better without Boogie Fland as a point guard. And I mean the product on the floor.
Let me ask you this: do you see, like some of the things that I see is, Wagner at the point allows them to get into the offensive set a little bit quicker. For me, I see him. Whenever they get into the action, he makes the decision pretty quick in the top side of the shot clock. Therefore, making that pass and giving the person that he passes it to enough time in the clock to be able to, get comfortable, make a move or whatever they need to do. What are you seeing as far as the game flow with Wagner at the point that you see the difference?
Well, I think that I agree with your assessment, and full disclosure, a lot of people that were in the Discord last night, they know that I didn't see any of the game last night. I was on a flight and I didn't get to see any of the Texas game, and I was watching it. I was watching the replay of it earlier. And just from what, I didn't even know, and I might have missed this earlier in the season. This might have happened, and I just completely missed it. I didn't even know that John L. Davis could dunk the ball. I know that's probably a stupid. I didn't even know he could dunk, and he got a dunk against Texas. I'm like, oh, he can actually dunk the ball. I didn't even realize that he could. But it seems to me just that everybody is taking better shots with DJ as point guard. I don't know if it's because he's finding them open more. Z is shooting better. Jonell is shooting better. DJ himself is probably shooting better.
But think about
Carter
it. But I'm
Knox
gonna play
is
devil's
shooting a lot
advocate.
better.
Absolutely. But think about this though. This is what I've been trying to tell. Oh, but the only difference is, Jeff, they getting the same shots they've been getting. They're just making them.
Yeah.
We haven't suffered from a lack of opportunities to make these shots. We've been missing them. You see what I'm saying? So is it really, I mean, I understand that the point guard starts all the action. That's why he's the point guard. That we understand that. So I'm trying to figure out what is it specifically that Wagner is doing differently, because that's where it starts, because it's in his hands. So for me, I think that's the action part of it. Everybody's having to move. You know what I mean? You can't be just standing there stagnant. It's more of a motion type of offense.
Yeah, I agree with you. And my opinion, is that when Boogie was point guard, I don't think that he was waiting for the offense to flow as because he again, I pointed out last time I was talking on here after the Kentucky game that I think that he either led the conference as a true and assist. So he was getting assists, which is what you want as point guard. But I also think that Boogie Fland, whenever he didn't see something open up like within a certain time frame, his immediate instinct was to try and drive to the basket. And I think that with him doing that, it was getting the other guards out of rhythm and not giving them the chance to where when they did get the ball, they would maybe try and rush a shot, or they would think, okay, I've got to get the shot up here right now, because
it's late in the shot clock. At that point, it's late in the shot clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if it's the rare occasion where Boogie didn't just go ahead and try and go towards the basket and try and make a play himself on it, then they're like, okay, we've got to force up a shot, either because this is going to be their only opportunity to try and get the shot up, or because the shot clock was running low and basically whoever got the ball had to force the shot up. I just don't think that the plays were being made, and I don't think the plays were developing as well with Boogie back there running the point. And again, he was averaging like 15 points per game, and he was averaging like 6 assists per game, and he had a very good assist to turnover ratio. Everything statistically you would want in a point guard, he had, except for the team playing the offense and the team playing well with him, at the top of the key. And I mean, I'll take the wins. I want the wins. I don't want just a point guard that puts up statistics,
Exactly. I couldn't agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more.
I'm gonna read my super chats and I'm gonna come back to you, Sarge, with that same question, man. Is Boogie? Are we better without Boogie Fland? But let me read my super chats first. Let me shout out Michael Gray. We appreciate you supporting the channel.
Man, appreciate you, brother.
But no, he says, if Boogie is able to play, what do you think his role should be? Starter, coming off the bench now. What? I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. If Boogie was able to play right now, he got to come off the bench, man.
He got to be the sixth man.
You got to come off the bench. From what we were 0-5 when he left. Now we 3-1 since he been gone. He can't come back and start. He gonna mess the whole chemistry up.
Yeah, and he got a bad hand, man. He coming off surgery. Hey, man, just sit tight.
I'm gonna read my other super chat. King Blee, appreciate your supporting the channel. He says, "Woo Pick Podcast, just wanted to show support. We winning, baby. Absolutely."
Yeah, man, appreciate you, baby.
All right, now jumping back into this convo, Sarge, are we better without Nelly?
What's up, gentlemen?
I mean, Boogie Fland.
What up, baby?
obviously we are better. We've won 3 games without him. But I don't know if we can attribute to that all being him not being on the floor. Greg said something earlier that I totally agree with is they getting the same shots. They just going in now. A lot of shots we were getting were open shots. We just weren't hitting them with Boogie on the floor. He can't make the baskets go in for other people. Did he dribble a little too long and hold the ball, and maybe the other guys were rushing their shots because the shot clock was low? Maybe. I think the other big thing is, I think Cal has just figured out how to coach this team now and has installed an identity of, look, we gonna be a hard-nosed, defensive, grinded-out team, and that's our identity, and that's how we're gonna play. When you play the Hogs, you're going to know after the game's over, you played a basketball game. And I think that's the key to why we're winning now.
So let me ask you this, Sarge. Based off what, kind of the same question I was talking to Jeff about is, I understand that. But what is it about Nelly Davis? About Wagner running the point that you see? What are you seeing over this last 4 that has created this? Because it's got to be something that he's doing differently. What do you see that
what I see is with Wagner, we have a more of an offensive flow instead of a half court set, and I think that makes all the difference in the world. Our guys are rhythm guys. They are not. We're not good at coming over and setting up and then going and scoring. We need that flow. And Wagner keeps the flow going where Boogie didn't.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was saying too. Is the motion is no one's. I'm not standing over here at the high corner or what. I'm not doing that. Just dribbling, trying to get my man to. What I'm saying. I'm not doing none of that. Man, Wagner is boom, boom, boom. He looking. Yeah. He's sizing his man up. He's making that hard. That straight line dribble, and then out of that, this is what I loved about Wagner. So in those last 4 games in Georgia, in Georgia, like I said, everybody was trying to fill out what they wanted to do because it was new to them. They was playing without him, so he only had 8 points that game. But dude, in the next games, this is what I really love about him is the assist that he's doing. This is what you want your point guard to really do. You want them to be scoring in double digits. He had 13 points, but he had 5 assists and 1 steal. Man, he's in the action of the game. Against UK, man, he had 8 assists with 17 points. So he scored 17 points, but look at, man, he assisted on at least 16 points. That's awesome. And then you come back in Texas, man, he has 4 assists and a steal, so for 13 points. So that's the type of production that I'm saying that's totally different than what he was doing in the past. So, man, I love it.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it was just a conflict of style. I'm sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask, when DJ started at Kentucky initially, wasn't he point guard before he got hurt? Like, wasn't that what the original position that he was playing at Kentucky before he got hurt?
I'm not sure about
that. Like,
is
this not more his natural position than what he was playing? In the 2?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was a point guard.
I don't know. I don't watch Kentucky basketball, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't watch Kentucky, but
yeah, Melo probably could tell us.
Yeah, Melo.
Man, I want to. What was the question?
Was Wagner a point guard at Kentucky last year?
Yeah, Wagner was number 1 point guard in the country.
Okay, so that's just more of his natural position instead of the 2.
Yeah.
What I was gonna.
I'm gonna let Melo answer this question, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Is Boogie Fland? Are we better without Boogie Fland?
Yeah, for sure. Only reason I say that is I feel like DJ make quicker decisions than Boogie. Like, y'all all said the right thing, but I just think his decision quicker. I think if DJ gonna go, DJ gonna go. If he not gonna go, he not gonna go. Boogie, he dribble, fake going, go back, and he gonna end up shooting a 3. Like Jeff, he don't drive to the goal. Boogie didn't drive the ball to the goal that much, man. The Boogie just shot a floater. But I just feel like DJ made quicker decisions, which helped the other people from shooting the ball. Cause like when you dribble the ball out the whole shot clock and you give them their last pass, ain't no rhythm in it, man. So now
Yeah.
they got a rhythm. Like Nelly, he got a rhythm. He could put it on the floor, pull it up now, instead of just being like, so, you know what I'm saying? He got to make quick decisions too. But I think DJ just make them quick decisions and get us in where we need to go. And if he ain't going to go, he going to get off the ball compared to Boogie just dribbling the ball.
We won't win. Hey, man, I believe that. That take right there, I believe everybody's seen it. If you know basketball, you see that, you know that take. That's a great take. I mean, everybody's seeing that.
Absolutely.
If you know basketball, if people that don't know basketball don't see it.
Yeah, that's the only thing with Boogie. Boogie's a good player though, but he just didn't learn. He was still a freshman, so he didn't ever learn to make them quick decisions. Like DJ a sophomore, so last year he got to learn. Boogie just didn't know he got to make quicker decisions. That was part of him getting better.
That's facts. Yeah, that's fact. That's a good take.
Let me move it on to the next one. We're gonna make this a quick around the horn right here because I really want to get to Big Z. Are you buying the Nelly flavor Kool-Aid, man? Jeff, we're gonna let you go first, man. Jeff, you
Sorry,
hear me?
I was having trouble unmuting it there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say buying the Kool-Aid. I think that he's playing the way that we kind of expected him to play now. I mean, I don't think that he's like, I don't think that he's played up to the level of the number one rated transfer in this last class. But if he can average 17 points a game and 2 steals or whatever for the rest of this regular season, then yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I've always wanted from him. You know, so yeah, I mean, I would say that I'm buying into Nelly playing like he finally should play, but that still remains to be seen. I mean, let's see how he does against Alabama, right? I mean, I think that just because a player starts to play the way that they should play, suddenly people think getting overhyped and that there's Kool-Aid and that, oh man, you know, that's how it is. Oh, now it's the Big Z Kool-Aid. It's not. It's just they're playing the way that you think that they should play finally. That's really what it is. And then you know, you've been so accustomed to being let down that now you think that if they're doing what they should do, that they're going to be overhyped. I think it's just expectations being unrealistic sometimes.
Mello, what you think?
Man, I never wavered from Nelly. I remember a couple shows ago after we played Georgia, me and you got in an argument talking about he was 1 for 10. He was 1 for 10.
He was 1 for 10. He was 2 games, bro.
Look. I told both of y'all he got to keep shooting the ball. That's a good sign. And I said, forget the stats, G Holmes. I'll forget the stats. The stats don't matter. Now look what happened. I told you from that 1 for 10, look what he done did for me. I told you. I just thought he woke. It's time now. Boogie gone. I know, like I said, the decision's quicker. Everything going quicker right now, man. I think that's a good thing. And I want to say this too. My bad. I'm gonna get off. But I think Adu, we play too fast for Adu. I think Adu was good at Tennessee because Rick Barnes played slower. Like I think we play a little too fast for Adu.
Hey,
I just want to throw that in there.
His name is not Adu. He got a new nickname. Y'all ready? His name is Jonas A. Doo-Doo. Yes, the new nickname Jonas A. Doo-Doo. Because that boy is big trash. Boy. Sarge. You buying the Nelly flavor Kool-Aid?
Man, I'd say my cup is about a quarter full on that. He's doing what we need him to do now. It's not like he's, doing what he was doing at FIU, 30 points. I mean, he got close last night, but that was, does he do it again at home in Alabama come Saturday? If he does it again, then yeah, I'll jump on that train. Having said that, I said I was on the Melo train. So if Melo says he's down with him, then I got to roll with him because Melodamus over there seems to be getting everything right this year. So
yeah.
Nah,
We gonna-
shoot,
we gonna ride that train till the wheels fall off of it.
man, don't tell Melo that.
I try to tell y'all. Hey, I'm just gonna sit back and watch because I done told y'all already.
And let me read my super chats. Then we gonna move on to this next topic, man.
Hey, fellas, I'm taking off. I gotta go and eat. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
one.
man.
Have a good one, Jeff.
All right, bro.
Old Smiles Outdoors, man. We appreciate your supporting the channel.
Yeah, appreciate you.
He says, calling it now, Saturday, Hogs upset Alabama. Woo Pig Suey. Man, hey, I ain't mad at you. Coach Hardy boys in the building.
Yo, coach.
He said, I said it at the beginning of the season. Boogie's ball dominance doesn't allow for comfort of other players, other guard/players. Also, offense is more aggressive to get to the basket, not selling for mid-range.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Hardy boy, we appreciate you. He be always dropping them dimes, man. Dropping them dimes. Now, we gonna talk about Big Z, man. The Big Z smoky mirrors, man. Big Z is 7'2". He can shoot the ball, but Big Z is on the defensive end. To me, he looks like he handicaps us a lot of times.
Ooh.
He don't rebound aggressively. When he gets the switch on the small man, he still wants to pop. He doesn't back him down. You 7'2". Why you not backing down the dude that's 6'1"? I don't understand.
With the little jump hook.
I want to know what y'all think about Big Z. Get the good, the bad, the ugly. What y'all think about Big Z, man?
Yo.
Hey,
for
OD,
me-
let me say this right quick, OD, because you know you got them haters out here. Everybody know that Big Z had 12 rebounds yesterday. He talking about like throughout the whole season, okay? Because they're gonna try to hate on you, say he had 12 rebounds yesterday. You saying he's gonna rebound aggressively? So yeah, just to put that out there for you.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm talking about. I mean, he's
overall,
getting better.
You're talking about overall package, yeah.
Overall, but there's times when I'm yelling at Big Z during the game. You got somebody 6'1" on you and you don't back him down. What are you doing?
Yeah, what you doing? Mhm.
3 times yesterday.
So
Yeah.
I'm just asking you guys the question. What do you really think about Big Z's game?
I think for me, I think you got a 6'9" dude trapped into a 7'2" body. That's what I feel like. He played like a small forward. But he's 7'2". He has the mentality of that. He has that type of mentality. So it don't matter. Yeah, because guess what? If right now, I don't know how tall Melo is, but if he was 7'2", man, he'd be a different type dude. Because man, 7'2" on the basketball court allows you to do different type of stuff. And so we know that. And then when we see this dude not using that, what you mean? We like, God, dog, man. What? Like you say, oh, bro, you got a dude that's 6'2" on you? Man, that's
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken alert. You hear me? Barbecue chicken. So I'm telling you, for me, that's why I feel like you got a 6'9" dude trapped in a 7'1" or 7'2" body.
Man, even 6'9" dudes understand back him down when you that big.
Well, I take it back then. Maybe it's a 6'3" dude.
Right, I go for that. He probably 6'4", because you know I hate 6'4" dudes. They all trash.
6'4", yeah. except for D Wade.
Except for D Wade. Everybody else trash. Melo, what you think about Big Z, man?
Man, shout out to Big Z yesterday. He definitely had 12 rebounds. He definitely rebounded the ball. I'll take that over him shooting all them threes any day. Man, I feel like Big Z got to play all 4 years. I feel like Big Z got to get way better. He all right, but like I say, on defense, man, people like the opposing coaches going after Big Z. We're gonna put Big Z in every action that we do, and we're gonna get a bucket. That's how the opposing teams do it if you watch the game. You know,
Mhm.
but I just feel like he got to stay 4 years, work on that footwork, and he'll be better when he's a senior. Like he not even as good as Chet Holmgren, man. And I just was looking back at all the tall dudes, the skinny dudes. Like Chet Holmgren was way better than Big Z when he was at Gonzaga than like right now. You know what I'm saying? And he could do all that, shoot the ball and all that. So I just feel like Big Z needs to lock in on footwork and lock in on being able to switch on defense because you got to be able to switch to play defense at any level now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
he
facts.
gotta work on that. But I feel like he got to go out 4 years. But
Yeah.
he playing better. He playing better.
Big Z get dunked on at least once a game.
Man, I'm talking about they don't just be like just barely dunked
Hammer
on. I mean, I'm
time.
talking about dunked on where knock him to the ground. I'll be like, golly,
He gets posterized.
man.
Oh yeah,
Man.
that's why I can't give him the rim protector because people be saying he a rim protector, but bro, rim protectors don't get attacked like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
dude get attacked, bro. Like them little dudes be trying to go get him at the rim. Like rim protectors, they don't try to go get them at the rim.
It's almost
you know?
like it's a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because you got to fight. I'm gonna tell you something. A rim protector. When I think about rim protectors, I think of people like Shaq. Y'all remember when Shaq was playing at LSU? Man, wasn't nobody trying to come in there for no layups, man. Wasn't nobody trying to dunk on Shaq like that. If you tried, man, all right, we gonna see. They don't have no respect for Big Z.
Yeah, they turn the corner and their eyes get big. Like they want to go get him. They're not scared at all.
They start hearing the ESPN thing.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, that's why I can't say he a rim protector. But he been playing better though, just because I've been hard on Big Z since we got him. But I'm gonna say he been playing better. I'll give him that.
Sarge, what you think about Big Z?
Man, he's one of them guys you gotta love and then hate at the same time. Because there's times that he does something on the court and you're like, yes, sir. And I'm not talking about the occasional threes. I'm talking like he does get a block or he does pick up some tough rebounds. And then the next trip down the court, you're like boggled of like, what are you doing? Like we were in the Discord the other night watching the game and you were telling him when he wasn't backing the dude down that was 6'1". And I was like, dude, well, how are you not doing that after you? And then he come off of another play on the defensive end where he did something good, got a good rebound and got down there. So he's very difficult to cheer for on a consistent basis because he's one of those players that you don't know what you're going to get from minute to minute. Two, with him is my boy he's going to have to put on some weight. He's just getting bumped around like a twig out there. These boys are just eating him alive because he's too skinny. He's going to have to put on some weight in the offseason. I agree with Melo. He's got to come back. He ain't NBA material. They will eat him alive in the league. You think them boys' eyes are getting big now when they turn the corner and see him? You put him up there, it's going to be a dunk fest on him.
They'll get him right. They'll get him right. I mean, but he does need to come back. But I love the things I love about Big Z. Offensively, he ain't scared to take the shot. And that's what I love about Big Z. Gia tell you, I love a shooter. I love somebody who just pulled the trigger. Hey, don't ask no questions, shoot the ball. And if I hit, hey, good. If I miss, I was open. I love that about Big Z. He gonna shoot the shots.
Well, at 7'2", he's almost always open.
Yeah, true. I get it. But Big Z look for the shot, though. He ain't shying away from it. And that's what I love about Big Z. But defensively,
and I think that's what Nelly's finally found that out right now too. Is he's starting to look for it instead of before earlier in the season he wanted nothing to do with taking a shot, but now it seems like that's what's making him better.
But for me, bro, I mean, you think about it. Hold on, where is this at? I was gonna comment on this. Okay, so I'm looking in the comments and everything, and everybody talking about Big Z not being a 5. He's a stretch 4. Okay, it don't really matter if he plays the stretch 4 or if he plays the 5 position. At either position, when it comes to down low in the paint, he gets mishandled. So it don't matter if he's playing the stretch or if he's playing the 5. Either position, I think he's a liability sometimes when it comes to the defense down low. So Nah, it don't really matter about that part of it, which position he's playing.
Let me ask y'all this. The way Big Z plays the center position over Jonas Adudu, do you guys prefer his game over Jonas?
I do. For the simple
think
fact that Jonas is giving us nothing.
Bro, what you said? I feel like he hurt. I mean, I feel like we haven't seen the same Adu, and it may be like you were saying. Maybe Tennessee played a slower style, maybe, but I don't know. I just feel like we got I got the over 40 league Adu. You know what I mean? That's what he running up and down like he playing at the rec center, over 40.
Even if it is a speed thing, a pace of game thing, once you get in the half court and set down there, there's no difference down there of getting a rebound or making a basket, and he made a couple of shots the other night, turnaround jumpers that he took, and he finally looked like he was able to make a basket, but then he doesn't he doesn't show back up. So I just think there's something definitely not right with him, for sure.
But I think, but if you think about this too, go ahead. What's up?
I was gonna say this to your point. Now, all y'all people in the chat saying Big Z is stretch four. Can y'all name anybody that played the power forward that Big Z can guard? Anybody that Big Z can guard. Because all y'all talking about stretch four just because he can shoot the ball, bro. Who can he guard? Basketball is played on both sides of the ball. So if he's stretch four, you tell me, somebody put in the chat what power forward he can guard in college, in high school, in NBA. Y'all let me know, because I don't believe it, brother. I said how in stretch focus he can shoot the ball, bro. He's 7'2", he a center, bro. He can't guard no foes. He got a better chance of guarding fives, bro. Now you can go ahead. I just want to say that I was checking.
That's basically my point.
Yeah, because you put him out there, they're just going to drive around him, put him out of position, and he's going to foul, trying to catch up to him.
But yes, he can alter shots because he gonna get a lot of chase down blocks because he is long enough. When they do get if he's guarding those fours, when they get around him, sometimes he can get the chase down block because he's 7'2". But come on, man.
I don't know about that. Maybe the smaller guys he can, but the big guys, they just dunking on him. That's what the big boys are doing. They're dunking on Little Z. Little Z, he can block the shot of a small forward, guard, and stuff like that. But it ain't. I guarantee he got a handful of blocks on big men.
But going back to the question, do you prefer Big Z over Adu?
I'd rather have Little Z.
Little Z.
I'd rather have Little Z because he can get you 8 points. Adu ain't gonna get you nothing.
Yeah,
Little Z can get you 8 points and about four or five rebounds. Adu ain't gonna get you nothing. Adu should be out there just for foul. You know what I'm saying? You put him in there to go foul somebody.
I'll say Big Z, man, because Big Z, he stretched that flow, man. He opened that flow up for them guards. I give him that too, man. He definitely opened the flow up for the guards. So I'll take Big Z over Adu too.
I agree with that too, because he
Let me ask this question though. Last night when we was watching the game, what I don't like that I didn't see that I was hoping to see is offensive defensive substitutions. I felt like Cal don't realize that Adu is a much better defensive player than Big Z. And so he would keep Big Z in the game no matter what when we needed somebody to play defense. What did you guys think about the fact that there was no substitution on the defensive end of the ball? He ended up going with Tevin Brazil, and they checked somebody else out the game, but kept Big Z in.
Well, I think they always need offense. I think that's you talking about the offensive defensive substitution. He didn't want to take him out of the game because, like you say, Big Z is he gonna shoot the shot. So what do you sacrifice? At some point, you're gonna have to sacrifice because every offensive player ain't a good defensive player, and vice versa. So it's the lesser of two evils.
Fact.
What y'all think, Sarge? Boss Hog, Melo?
He did towards the end. He did do some defensive substitution towards the end, but that was called, Lil Z was in foul trouble, so he had the guys in foul trouble. But otherwise than that, he should have. If he'd have, I mean, you got to keep Lil Z in there a little more because the other guys ain't gonna get you no offense. Lil Z can block some shots, get you a couple of rebounds. Brazil, he's just gonna stay at the three. He's gonna sit out there at the three. He want to sit out there in that wing or that corner on the 3-point line. That's all he want to do is shoot. He ain't trying to rebound. I mean, if he got to go in the middle, he will. But otherwise than that, he won't. And the dude did go in the middle, but just ain't gonna do nothing.
Big Z do the same thing Brazil do. Don't do that.
He a little bit better now. I give him that much. He a little bit better.
I feel like Cal keep Brazil in, keep Big Z in. I'm not with it, OD. We was in the Discord. I feel like he need to come out the game on defense. But I guess they keep him in because they feel like he got out the shots when somebody gets to the goal. If he throw his arms up, it's going to definitely alter his shot. So I guess that's what they're going with.
Well,
that's my only explanation.
I think that he has no choice because a doo-doo can't get off the ground. So if you can't get off the ground, then what good are you? So they have to use Big Z. For the simple fact is, for better or worse, he could, like you said, Melo, if he just sticks his arm up, he's going to make a guy change a shot. And hopefully that, it makes it not go in, not necessarily just getting a block, but he just alters the shot direction.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who needs to play more too on that is
Melo Sanchez.
Well, I'd like to see no Billy Richmond. We need to see more Billy Richmond. I think that boy just needs to, for defense. He needs to be. If you want to switch somebody in on defense, he's the one that should be coming in.
Yeah, but I mean, he made a phenomenal block at the end, toward the end of the game.
Yeah,
Billy Richmond is becoming that one dude on the team that you just don't know what you're gonna get with him. He's like Manu Ginobili. He shoot a crazy shot, you be like, no, and then it go and you be like, oh, okay, it went in.
Good shot.
Yeah, good shot. Mm-hmm. But you never know what you're gonna get with Billy Richmond. It's funny when we be in the game on the Discord watching the game, and Melo be like, man, get Billy Richmond out the game. He about to get into a fight.
Hey, he a dog, that's for sure.
He definitely that.
But the one thing you will get from him is 110% from the time he steps on the court till he comes off it.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. Let me jump over here and read my super chat real quick. What else we doing? Coach Hardy boy back in the building. He says Big Z definitely doesn't check all the boxes, but he checks more than anyone else at the 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Facts. No lies detected, man. Appreciate your support and channel. Boss Hall. He said, I'm still saying the Halls are going dancing in March. Ooh. Hey, Boss Hog been on that for a minute. He been on that from the jump. He ain't never got off. Can I
ask Coach Hardy boy? Can I ask Coach Hardy boy this?
You go for
Coach
it.
Hardy boy, you ain't man. You don't feel like Trevor Brazil could do the same thing Big Z do in the same amount of minutes?
Man,
Coach Hardy boy.
Trevor Brazil, big trash, dog.
Yeah.
I think Big Z big trash. What y'all mean?
No,
he better than another two.
He better.
Okay,
he better
this
than Brazil.
this about to turn into an
Brazil
argument right here. I ain't no Big Z fan, but Trevor Brazil and Big Z, give me Big Z every time. Trevor Brazil is man, that boy is super waste management dumpster juice, dog. Trevor Brazil, sorry, dog. He always hanging on the rim. Man, do something, man. You suck.
I feel like Brazil better than Big Z in everything but shooting the ball. Every aspect of the game is just shooting the ball.
What y'all think?
Melo, how many rebounds did TV have in this last game?
TB ain't getting the minutes though.
Yeah, okay.
Don't do that.
I agree, but you got to do something to deserve the minutes to get on the
Okay,
floor.
so when Big Z wasn't getting the minutes and TB had more all than him, then what you was gonna say?
That TB was playing better at the time.
Yeah, Big Z playing better, bro. But I feel like TB just ain't getting no minutes, bro. He do be on that rim though. He gotta get off that rim.
Yeah, that's the problem. is he trying to catch the ball out the net after they make a basket?
Yeah, he do be on that rim. But I don't know, man. I like man. Brazil's a player, man.
Brazil got some leaving ability.
Think?
That's about it.
I think he's a good seventh man. That's all. I think he's a good seventh man.
He'll get the ninth man.
Well, in our case, it's seventh, but yeah, on a normal roster, probably 9. Yeah.
He better be sitting. He better be sitting at the end of the bench, handing out Gatorade and with the holding that clipboard.
I bet y'all this. I bet y'all TB be busting Big Z up in practice.
Trevin Brazil averages 17.9 minutes per game and averaging 6.3 points and 4.7 rebounds. That ain't bad.
What Big Z average?
I got to look it up.
Both of them garbage for guys 16 or higher.
I ain't gonna be surprised, OD, when you read these numbers out. Big Z done had a good little 53 guys.
Big Z averages 17.4 minutes a game, 7.8 points a game, and 3.8 rebounds. 34 blocks.
Dude, I'm talking about he better, man. He right. They were tit for tat.
Have TB ever got over 10 points this year?
I think he got 210 once.
Big Z shoots 42% from the 3-point line.
That's where he takes away over Trevin right there. Trevin ain't nowhere near 42%.
Camo Gang funny, man. He said Trevin Brazil got that Angel Reese stat line. Boy, Camo funny, man. Oh man. Hey, we gotta move on to the next topic, man. The offensive game plan, man. We kind of touched on it already, but it just looks like we have a offense. And before it looked like we had no offense. It was like, what are we doing? What do you guys think about, like, offensively, what you guys have seen over the last, especially 2 games? Yeah, I would say the last 2 games, the offense has looked really, really crisp to me. What you guys think about the progression of the offensive game, man?
I think we got Kyle's coaching now. He figured out what our identity was. I just think before we didn't know what kind of team we were gonna be. Now we found out not that we'll use a Sam Pittman reference. We that blue light special in a good way. We didn't workers. We come to the game with work boots on and our lunch pails and go to work. Now in the last 2 games, where before it was almost like we were the Louis Vuitton, where we didn't want to get our hands dirty, and we were just trying to shoot the lights out the gym from the outside. And I think we finally figured out, that's not us. We got to go to work. And the defense has gotten better, which leads to better offense. And we transitioned from everybody coming down there half court and just standing around to now, if you see us again with Billy DJ, everything's flowing. There's guys moving. There's a flow to our offense where there wasn't before.
I just think the guys are shots just starting to fall now. I mean,
bro, that's exactly right.
And that helps.
I mean, they still, some of the guys still came down on a fast break and stopped and shot a 3. It just this time it went in. That's it. I mean, they were just missing everything. Beginning of the season. For 2 games on up. They were just missing everything. I mean, guys missing layups. You know what I'm saying?
Nelly blew a layup last night.
Hey, but one time Nelly went down and he did a dunk instead of a layup. You know what I'm saying? So he started to get a little smarter. He's like, hey, look, I can't be doing this layup. I need to just go ahead and dunk the ball. So
I didn't even know he could dunk.
I didn't either. I don't think nobody did.
Let me ask all y'all this. How many times y'all see Nelly when Boogie was playing? How many times y'all see Nelly get it on the break and just stop and pop?
No, none.
I've seen him a couple of times, and he missed
Nah,
it.
Boss Hog, you ain't never seen him come down and stop and pop and shoot the
Yes, I
three.
have. But he missed it.
What game? We
Say
all
he
must
missed
miss the
it.
game.
He missed it. That's the only thing.
Man,
He
that
just missed the
dude so
shots.
look. Now Boogie gone. That dude so confident, man. He coming down, stopping pop threes in transition. All that, man. I'm
He
telling you,
started.
bro.
Hey,
telling y'all, bro.
It's that strength. You know what I'm saying? He feeling himself now. He's like, okay, the rim is getting bigger. The rim is getting bigger to him. So that's all it is.
No, it's not, bro. It's basketball, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That Boogie thing, it affected that man, bro. That man Boogie having the ball, dribbling the ball 22 seconds. That affected that man, bro. He didn't play defense how he playing defense now. Bro, look at the game. Watch the game, bro. Nelly playing 1,000% harder than he was playing when Boogie was on the court, bro. I don't care what nobody
Now,
says.
that part is true. He is playing harder.
His defense has gotten a lot better.
But you got to think about it. They just lost 15 points a game. Somebody got to step up.
You can't
tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they lost 15 points a game. Somebody got to step up.
Thank you.
But we winning, though.
OD, we scoring more points without Boogie. You talking about missed 15 points a game? We scoring more points as an offense without Boogie on the team, brother.
Yeah, because they got it. They got to. You get what I'm saying? They got to.
No, Boss Hog, you missing it, bro. When Boogie was on the team, bro, we couldn't even get 50 points. Now we scoring 80s and 70s and stuff. What do you mean? It's because that man was having the ball too long, bro, and he was shooting bad shots, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Just look at the game.
Oh yeah, he was shooting some bad shots, but I just think it's like this.
He can go more points with him gone.
I think it's like this because Boogie saw, okay, wasn't nobody else doing that. He was a freshman. All the other guys, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, if they'd have been doing their job, Boogie wouldn't be taking all them shots. If a dude would have been getting a double-double, they wouldn't be hardly taking shots. If Big Z was getting close to a double-double, he wouldn't be taking those shots. You get what I'm saying? But none of those guys was doing anything.
Hey, here go the Black Two Sugars. With 5 games with Boogie Fland, we averaged 64.7 points a game. Since Boogie Fland, we averaging 68 points a game. So 3.3 points
different.
Yeah. Well, and look too, if you think about it, without Boogie Fland, look how Nelly's points, he's gone like 18, 14, 18, and 23 in the last 4 games. He wasn't nowhere near that with Boogie Fland on the floor for all the games he played.
That's what I'm telling y'all. They ain't got no choice but to shoot more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no choice but to shoot more. I don't think it is. The shots are going in now.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, that's a huge glaring. You can't argue with that fact that we're hitting shots now that we weren't hitting before.
The problem is, and I agree with Eddie Hubbard right here. He says they still got to get their scoring up though. 80 or above, 50 to 60s, not gonna get you wins. No, especially against Alabama.
Alabama or Tennessee.
Yeah,
you definitely not against Auburn.
I understand defense wins championships.
But I was gonna say, we not letting them score 80 points when they play us either.
You got to show me that, Sarge. You say that against Texas and Kentucky. Those are not the top tier teams in the SEC. Alabama, Tennessee, man, 68 points.
The boys gonna hit 80.
Hey, Florida, do you see the way they play defense, bro? It's aggressive, man. It's just I love it.
They're like Auburn.
They play the in your face type defense.
Man, let me say this before we get going, man. I appreciate you guys hitting that like button, man. We didn't even have to say nothing to y'all, man. Gave you a little subliminal message. Y'all hit the like button, man. We appreciate y'all supporting the channel with them likes, man.
Man, we appreciate y'all.
And let me read my super chat. I got one in the building. Blood Diamond Entertainment. We appreciate your supporting the channel. He says, how about Tremont? Come on. How about Tremont Mark getting nothing? Got 0 points against them Hogs. Ooh, Tremont came out trying to bully Nelly, and Nelly wasn't going. And I love to see the fact that Nelly was not backing down from Tremont Mark. Like, bruh, What you think this is? I'm not backing down from you. I loved it. I love that he came out and he got Nelly inspired to play some basketball, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't worried about Mark. Only guy I was worried about was Johnson. Trey Johnson's the only guy that they got. You know, Mark's. I mean, he hasn't did that since he left Houston. He hasn't did that. He had a better season with Arkansas, but otherwise than that, since then, the numbers just don't went down.
Absolutely, man. Last topic of the night, man. Are we making the NCAA tournament, man? I put a poll up. Let's end the poll. Let's see what the poll say. Oh man, what happened? Refresh this. Let's see what the poll say, man.
They agree with me.
Ooh, out of how many votes we get? Out of 153 votes, 73% of people say yes, we will make the NCAA tournament. 17% say no, and 8% said we going to the NIT. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Are we going to the NCAA tournament, man?
Sarge.
There's only two people on here that agree with me. I know for sure, and that's Mello. Mello's the only one I know for sure agree with me.
I'm on the bus. I want to say yes. It's I seen something today that showed that we, you know, after this Texas game, before the Texas game, they had us at the bottom of the list of the first four out. Now we at the top of the list on the first four out. We moving up. We becoming a topic of conversation of being on that bubble right now, where we weren't even in a thought of that before the Kentucky game. And I think, you know, we get a couple more key wins and do keep going like we're going. I think it's going to be hard to keep us out. And then you got to factor in the Cal factor too. You know, if we get the wins, it's hard pressed they're going to keep Cal out.
Boss Hall, we already know where you stand.
That's right.
Mello, we saw what you put on the thing. Sweet 16, okay.
Hey, he right there with me.
G.
Well,
I mean,
14.
Come on, G.
I was just gonna ask you what the record was.
Bro, we 14 and we 14-8 right now, bro. We got 9 games left plus the tournament. So, man, we got 6 more wins to manufacture between these 9 regular season games, and then hopefully we can make a good run in the tournament. I don't know. I mean, but the only thing about that tournament, bro, we're gonna be paired up with a higher seed. So I don't know, man. I hope so, man. It would be very, very deflating for me to, man, miss the tournament after, you know, going Elite Eight, you know, man. So I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna make it, man. I'm gonna keep hope alive.
There you go. Come on, OD. You know you want to say it. Go and pull that trigger.
So we just beat Texas, right? Alabama. That's a win. That's an L.
That's an L.
It's an L, dog. LSU, that's a win. That gets us to 15. Texas A&M.
That's a win. That's a win.
I don't know, dog. You know tough, Texas A&M play us hard, dog.
They always play us hard, man.
Always.
And we playing at A&M.
Yeah.
At Auburn, that's another L.
I'm gonna say we win. I'm gonna say we win at A&M though.
You think so?
I'm gonna say we win.
Yeah.
We lose at Auburn. I think we gonna get revenge on Missouri.
Okay.
Yep. I think we gonna take Texas
again. We gonna sweep them.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Fayetteville, we gonna bust them again. So that's 4 wins. That's 18. We got South Carolina, Vanderbilt, and Mississippi State.
Win, win, and win.
Arkansas gonna lead. Arkansas gonna end this season
Vanderbilt
on a
ain't no
5-game winning
pushover
streak.
though.
So you
And
mean to
Mississippi
tell
State
me?
ain't either.
So you got us going 6 and 8 or 6 out of 9 in the last stretch.
I think we can get 20, dog.
You're saying 6 or 9. That's basically what you're saying. You're saying we're gonna finish out the season 6 and 9.
I say more than.
I mean 6 and 3.
I go one more because I think we're going to shock the world and beat Alabama Saturday.
Bruh.
1, 2, 3.
That's 6 and 3.
The only true loss I see is Auburn. That's it. That's the only true loss I see is Auburn. Everybody else beatable.
I'm gonna say we're going 6 and 3 over these last 9 games. We'll get to 20, but we can't go one and done in the tournament. If we go one and done, we out.
Nah, we still in.
No,
Take all the quiet one wins. Texas has beat some good teams. When we beat Texas A&M, they have beat some good teams. Missouri has beat some good teams. When we beat them, you get what I'm saying? All that stuff counts. All that stuff adds up.
And you got Coach Cal. You know, if he get close, I think they will. They'll let him in just because of the tournament factor.
Hey, shout out to Hall of Fame college football, man. Y'all need to go over there. Them guys be cutting it up, man. Definitely, they big Oklahoma Sooners, but they got a great podcast, man. Y'all go tap in with them boys, man. They funny, man. They go live all the time, but they talk about a whole bunch of different stuff, man. Y'all go tap in with them guys, man. I gotta read my super chat.
Man. Talk about we gonna lose Saturday. What?
Man, we not beating Bama, dog. I mean, come on. I'm a realist, dog.
Mello called me. It's already done.
I'm a realist, man. I ain't feeling that, dog.
Hey, we gonna make another deal?
Hey, let me read this super chat. Mama Armstrong in the building.
What's up, Mama Armstrong?
She said, "Hey, fam. Mama Armstrong, you got to get Drew to pull up on us, man. We want to talk to him. We got to talk to him for the combine. We want to talk to Drew. Get him to pull up on us." Oh, man. Appreciate Mama Armstrong supporting the channel, man. Oh, yeah, man. Come on, dog. Y'all really think we finna beat Alabama, though?
Sure,
I do.
Yeah.
Sure.
We coming back home?
We on a roll right now. We on a roll. They haven't played all week.
Hey, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be a
And
packed
Bo
house.
Walton finally gonna be loud.
Shoot. I'm telling you.
And DJ locking Sears up. Mark it. Yeah, let everybody know I said it. DJ locking Sears up. Get ready. Sears ain't gonna go for 25 on this.
If you can lock Sears up, Arkansas win easy.
Man, these boys, they 19 and 3. They average 90 points a game. We average 23 points less than that.
Kentucky averaged like what? 90, didn't it? What they average? 83? Something like that?
Man, come on, boy. These dudes, we about to beat.
Bro, we've been here before.
If we beat Alabama, and they talking about they at least a number, I think they got them as a number what seed? So they got Auburn. They got Auburn, Tennessee, and somebody else in the SEC.
Alabama
as a number 1 seed.
Alabama is a 1 seed.
Okay. If we beat a number 1 seed, it's almost a guarantee that if we get to 20 wins, we in. But I don't think we gonna beat Alabama, man.
You act like you ain't never seen us be the number 1 seed before.
Man, come on, man. I just ain't feeling it, dog. We can't sit here and just last week we was talking about burn it down.
So I would. Y'all would. I would.
Hey, man. All of a sudden now we world beaters.
Yeah,
man.
we beat
I'm
2
just telling
teams.
Who was talking about burning it down? We wasn't talking about burning it down.
I ain't gonna lie. Last week we was talking about burning it down. Don't lie.
I hold myself to that. I was right along with it.
Yeah. You can't sit here.
With me the whole way.
That's right. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
I've been saying Sweet 16 from the beginning of the season.
God, dog.
Before they even stepped on the court. They know it. I said Sweet 16 before they even stepped on the court. I think. Heck, I don't even think they had signed all the guys yet. Now still saying Sweet 16.
Man, come on, man. Y'all
who's Alabama? Who's the 3 teams that beat Alabama?
Oregon is one of them.
I
Purdue.
don't know.
Purdue has beat them.
I don't know.
Oregon has beat them.
Did USC beat them?
Nah.
No?
Oregon beat them. We could beat Oregon. A-State had them close. You don't think we 9 points, man? They only beat A-State by 9.
So Alabama lost to Purdue, Oregon, and Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
They only scored 64 points against Ole Miss. So
think about it.
I mean,
we just held Texas to their lowest points they've ever scored in a half.
Anything is possible, right? I just ain't ready to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm just not. I'm not, dog. Let's
make a deal. Hey, once we win, bring me and my boy Boss Hog on up. Hey, Boss Hog, you be G Holmes, I'm gonna be O.
Man, that ain't happening.
Hey, Boss Hog, you gotta say what it do, Woo P family and your boy, Big Sexy. You gotta do all that.
Hey, we gotta go live. We gotta go live after the game. Normally we don't go live that late. But the problem is the next day the Super Bowl. And y'all know y'all not catching me during the Super Bowl, doing no podcast after that. It's just not happening.
Okay, Sunday.
Yeah, so it's gotta be Saturday. It's like a 8:30 game or 7:30.
7:30. They moved it to 7, I think.
To 7:30.
Oh yeah, 7:30 because of they wanted to leave room for Luka's debut.
It's gonna be late.
So if it's a 7:30 game, that means it's over at 9:30.
I mean, we really gonna. Yeah, that means we're gonna have to go live in the Laos. Man,
we gotta go live. It's gonna be a show. Catch me.
Don't worry, me on Sunday. Don't worry, just give me and Boss Hog. Y'all feel
That's
like
right.
We're gonna lose. So.
Cause we gonna win.
Give me and Boss Hog the password. We'll pull up.
Yeah, hey, y'all can sit back and chill and let us talk about that good win.
Hey, well,
3 in a row, baby.
I would love to see.
Hey, I'll come on with you and I'll play the roller box.
3 in a row, baby.
Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, 76% of the people in the chat, man, said we going to the tournament, man.
That's what they said.
I don't know, man.
Fans have spoken.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know.
I'm cool with saying we
gonna go to the NIT. Box at NIT at the beginning of the season. Our Sweet 16. Me and Mello been riding that bandwagon from the get-go.
Kill a cow.
That's right.
I ain't gonna lie, I had the bandwagon in the shop for a little bit, but I pulled it out. It's rolling back down the street again.
Ralph Lawrence says other podcasts and fans laugh at Arkansas podcasters. They know the damage to our team it does, man. The problem is with other podcasts, they don't know how to have fun. They take it way too serious. We don't.
Why ain't you guys getting credit now that they're doing good and we talking good about them? Why ain't you getting credit for that? If we have such a big effect on them, why ain't we getting the credit now? We winning and we talking good. Oh, it's because of us.
Yeah, man.
I don't hear that on the street, do you?
I just don't believe in not keeping it. I created this to talk my talk how I want to talk my talk. Me and G used to always talk our talk after the game. Just because we got a podcast that other people like and resonate with, don't mean I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not switching it up. This is how I talk: win, lose, or draw.
But everybody has copied off you. Everybody has copied off you. Everybody else was first. They just did all the talking and nothing else.
That's it.
When you came on, then they started switching it up.
So, yeah. And it's just crazy, man. I don't really care about what other podcasters
haters
do.
Haters gonna hate, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody for doing whatever it is that they do on their own show and their own podcast. I take from everybody, man. It's all love for me. I don't really care, but that don't mean we gonna change what we do over here on the Woo Pig podcast. If we call it like we see it. Jonas A. Doo-Doo, that's his nickname. That's what I would say in the real barbershop. That boy, big trash. Trevor Brazile, big trash. Devo Davis, big trash. Hey.
It's real simple.
Exactly what I was saying.
You want your name back, give it something to talk about. Good.
Yeah.
Come get it. Come get it back. We'll give it back to you.
Yep.
Show us something.
I know a dog when I see a dog, and when I seen Thero play, I'm like, oh, that's a dog right there. That's a dog right there. And you'll never hear me say nothing differently about Adu Thero. Did you speaking of Adu Thero,
and he was sick as a dog and still out there playing.
Did y'all see that dunk he did last night when he get to the apex and still double pumped it and can't? Whoa, I'm like,
that was kind of Jordanish like.
I'm like, Jonas, I mean, Adu Thero is that dude, dog.
Athlete. He an athlete.
He ain't backing down from nobody.
No,
I love that dude, dog. I'm telling you, I when I get a player I like, I rock with him. Thero, hey man, you in my what's my boy name?
Note.
You in my Note Hall of Fame, dog. You in my Note Hall of Fame, man.
That's a high praise.
High praises right there.
Man, you in my Note Hall of Fame. That's what I'm gonna call my Hall of Fame.
Hey,
I'm gonna call it the Note Hall of Fame.
From this day forward, there will be no Thero slander on this show.
Ain't no slander, dog.
He just got baptized.
Hey, but I will say this: that boy need to make his free throws. Man, that boy be making me mad.
He make you nervous at the line, don't he?
Man,
He's gonna make them this weekend. Don't worry, he's gonna make them this weekend.
He gonna have to.
He got to.
And I want to say, can I just say one thing too? Somebody teach our man's Nelly how to dribble so he don't keep dribbling off his knee. That dude is good for at least 2 of them a game.
Hey, man,
I'm tired of that, man.
Hey, man, he's slew-footed, man. You got to give him a break, man.
That dude be killing me with that.
He's slew-footed, man. You got to give him a break, man.
Dude can shoot the lights out, but can't dribble worth a darn.
Yeah. Hey, Carter Knox. Hey, you right, David Scott. Carter Knox stepping his game up, man. The McDowell All-Americans is playing like McDonald's All-Americans now. That's what we talk about.
Them boys didn't like that, bro. Because since you did that, bro, them boys done flipped the switch. Ever since you did that McDonald's,
I'm telling you.
They done flipped the switch. I don't know if they seen you tonight, but bro, I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy because after you did that, they done flipped the switch.
So they watched the podcast. I guarantee you. Because I guarantee the football team told them, hey, you better watch that podcast because they're going to dog you out.
Hey, right. But that's the thing, though. In the community, when somebody on your dome, what's the first thing you want to do? Hey, I got to prove these boys wrong. I can't let them be on my dome on the podcast. And I think that's what a lot of people that podcast don't really understand about the community. When you tell me I can't do something, I'm about to show you. You ain't finna sit here and tell me I can't shoot. Hey, give me the ball. Give me the ball. I can't make this bigger. Unbiased. By the way, OD, Nick Smith been balling out. That slander and hate ain't gonna work for you. Man, Nick Smith ain't did nothing, man.
He doing okay.
Nick Smith had like 5 points the other night, man. Get out of here, dog.
Well, you know, Brim always want to take up for Nick Smith.
Nick Smith had 23 last night. What you
Man, last night, that boy got 5 one night, 23 one night, 2 the next night. Come on, man. Get out of here.
Hey, what's so crazy? I don't think none of them other boys in that same class scored 23. I don't think Black scored 23, Walsh or Ricky Council. You say Nick Smith was the worst.
Man.
He is playing better.
Well, I'm going to ask my trusty assistant. How many points have Nick Smith scored over the last 10 games? Nick Smith over the last 10 games is averaging 13 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.7 assists.
Let's go.
Man.
That's almost 15.
Almost. Man, get out of here, dog.
Nick
Smith is not that dude, man. If he was that dude, somebody would have traded for him, man. He ain't doing nothing, man.
They didn't want to trade him. He couldn't go. The Lakers, man, he couldn't go. They want to keep him there. He an asset. What you mean?
Man, somebody should have traded for him if he's such an asset. He don't even be. Man, come on. I ain't about to trip about Nick Smith, man. Nick Smith all right with me, though. I just get, Nick, we started this whole thing on the Nick Smith show, man. Nick Smith he made me so mad that one year he was here, dog. He just left a bad taste in my mouth, and that's why I always really be on his dome, dog. And that's why Nick Smith just get on my nerves, man. But I ain't got no smoke for Nick Smith. He don't play here no more. It is what it is. And Ricky Council, the best dunker. Oh, we got to talk about that right now. Who was the best dunker in Arkansas Razorback basketball history? Me and Mello was talking about this other night.
That's hard.
In-game dunker, there's no better dunker than the Ricky Council the fourth.
Ricky Council.
Oh no, Gafford.
Gafford had them power dunks though.
Hey, with that windmill, he went down and blocked the shot against Vanderbilt. Then came down and did that windmill. Total, the roof almost came off the building. You know it. The roof almost came off.
Hey, I like Gafford. Don't get me wrong. He's one of my favorite players. I like Gafford, man. But we got a Michael Qualls, we got a Gafford, we got a Dean. Hey, Dean has some hops, but in-game dunker, you can't. I don't remember one Brandon Dean dunk.
Me either.
I do. I mean, he was a good. I mean, he had some ups. He had some hops because he wasn't like 6'1", 6'2", I think. So he looked like he was jumping a whole lot higher.
Now, Qualls got a lot of in-game dunking. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about dunking on people.
That dude
dunking to win a game.
Sports Center highlight.
Matt Jones played for Matt Jones?
Yeah.
He played for
the football
2 games or something.
I don't think he dunked the ball, though.
Yeah, he dunked one time on a breakaway.
Yeah, he dunked on a breakaway.
Michael Qualls has some it feel like it's been so long since I seen Michael Qualls play. I need to go look at some highlights. But we're gonna talk about that on the next show. Best dunker in Razorback history. We gonna take a poll. We want to know who the best was. All right. But man, we appreciate everybody coming in and kicking it with us, man. You know how we do. Hour and a half, we out the door, man.
Hey, before we go, make sure y'all come back. Make sure y'all come back Saturday. Me and your boy Boss Hog gonna be hosting the show.
That's right.
Yeah, y'all gonna be mad. We all gonna be mad because they're gonna get probably blew out, but we gonna see. We gonna see, man. But G, take us out of here, baby.
Yo, I thought you would never ask, man. Man, what we want you guys to do first and foremost is we want you guys to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. These guys are your one-stop shop to home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. You guys can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy right now and start to safeguard what matters to you the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. And are you guys in Central or Southern Arkansas and you looking to find your dream home or to sell your property? Well, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum. It's where client satisfaction is their top priority. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make sure your real estate journey is smooth and successful. You guys ready to take that next step? Well, contact Melody. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that number is 501-366-4407. You guys can let RE/MAX Platinum turn your real estate dreams into a reality. And you know, we always show love to the OGs. That's 3M Electric. These guys are an electrical contractor serving Northwest Arkansas, and they do both commercial and residential electrical contracting. These guys are an SDVOSB. Now, what is that? That's a service disabled, veteran-owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable, with no job being too big or too small. So when it comes to all of your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. Are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Well, Texan Mosquito Systems has a solution for you. They have a fully automated mosquito misting system that's designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. So whether it's your home or your business, these professionally designed and installed systems are here to ensure that you can enjoy your outdoor spaces without any pesky interruptions. They can facilitate any aspect of that system no matter where you live. Just contact Texan Mosquito Systems today. That number is 713-344-1984. Again, that number is 713-344-1984, or shoot them a DM over there on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems. Get yourself a free yard evaluation so you can reclaim your outdoor spaces right now. And whenever you holler at some of these or any of these sponsors, you let them know that you came over here to the barbershop, man, at the Woo Big Podcast, baby. Man, we appreciate y'all coming in here, man, kicking it with these fools in the barbershop. Man, we gonna see what we gonna do against Alabama. I don't know, but we gonna see. But hey, y'all know what it is, man. We gonna come in here. It ain't gonna be no long show. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, cause it's gonna be late. And the sun, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's gonna be a short show. So when y'all come in here, win, lose, or draw, it's gonna be short. So y'all better come on here and get it when you can get it. And like that, baby, you know what we like to say. Man, we said what we said.
Oh my God.
And we out.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad.